After over a month of delays, Multnomah County's Deflection Center will open its doors today. Our Thomas Schultz breaks down what the center will offer to those who qualify.
And taking pride in casting a ballot, we take you inside a new LGBTQ+ center connecting voters to candidates. Plus,
see if they try to get tricky with this. And they will. Oh, wow! Off of the Ohio State player, and Oregon gets right on top of it.
One of the most incredible plays of the game, a game that would end 32-31 with Oregon on top. The Ducks now ranked number 2 in college football. We've got all the highlights and hype coming up from the game at 5:45.
good morning and thank you for joining us on your Monday here. I'm sure a lot of us are very excited about the Oregon game still. As Ashley mentioned, we'll have more on that in just a little bit. Chris will have a look at your traffic here in a second, but first a look at weather with Rod Hill.
Yeah, so a pretty good Monday. It's not going to be sunny and 77, even 79 in Salem like it was yesterday, but it's going to be a decent day. I do want to show you what's going on up at Timberline, 51 up there right now. There could be snow on the ground at Timberline during the day Wednesday night, Thursday, and Wednesday night, Thursday, there could be snow at pass level. So there's your heads up if your plans have you driving up and over the Cascades Wednesday and Thursday to pay attention to weather conditions. Haven't really had to do that much so far this fall. 57 is the temperature down here low country in Portland. We're now starting to see cloudiness increase. We will cloud over today. It'll be 65 at noon. Later today, there's a threat of mainly some traceable amounts of passing showers. 68 degrees at 5 o'clock. Winds will be light. Really, Chris, I think a pretty good Monday overall.
Yeah, I'd say so. All right, let's get you out the door. And so far, the traffic map is in green. I do want to remind folks of this, though. Last night, the Fremont Bridge northbound 405, the lower deck was closed for part of the bridge inspection. This happens every year or two. That'll be closed again tonight. So just heads up there. 405 northbound closes from 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. both tonight and tomorrow night. Later this week, there will be southbound lane closures, but not a full closure. I-5 through Wilsonville getting busier, but so far no problems there. Highway 26, the Sunset out near Murray Boulevard. Once again, ladies, the traffic getting a little bit busier, but so far no major freeway trouble out there just yet.
Thank you, Chris. Multnomah County's Drug Deflection Center opens today after more than a month of delays.
The center was scheduled to open on September 1st when Oregon recriminalized hard drugs. Thomas Schultz joins us live from the center this morning. Thomas, what held up that opening?
Yeah, well, guys, the county says that the center is delayed because there was staffing and renovation challenges in regard to that opening. Now, this center in Southeast Portland won't initially be open for 24 hours a day. Instead, it'll be more limited, opening from 7 in the morning to 11 at night during the week and 7 to 3 on weekends. It'll give people caught with hard drugs the option to deflect into treatment rather than being charged and sent through the justice system. They can deflect as long as they don't have any warrants and aren't being detained for any other crimes. Last week, a county spokesperson told us this center will be a boon for law enforcement, and advocates say a big change for many battling addiction.
Reduce wait times by having more efficient and coordinated approaches so that when services become available at one place, a person's able to get in right away as we wait for more services to be developed.
And as of last week, Multnomah County announced more than 70 people had been referred to the Deflection program. Those cases have led to 136 referrals from outreach workers to services like detox, mental health, and housing. And in addition to the center, the county is also working on boosting up a sobering center as well. That center would have 30 to 50 beds in the building, though it's still unclear when that sobering shelter will be open. Guys?
Thomas Schultz live for us this morning. Thank you so much, Thomas. In other local headlines, Gresham police are investigating an armed robbery at a local deli. Police say one person armed with a gun fired a single shot inside Dottie's Deli off Northeast 179th and Gleason. They say two suspects took off before police arrived and no one was hurt. And along the coast, an investigation is underway to find out what caused a trailer fire that killed one person and their dog. Seaside Fire and Rescue and Seaside Police were called to Pine Cove Trailer Park just after 2 o'clock Sunday morning. When they arrived, they found smoke coming from a trailer before it was engulfed in flames. Once the fire was put out, first responders found a person and a dog dead inside. The identity of the person killed has not been released.
Winemakers might want to pay closer attention to what's on the outside of a wine bottle and not just what's in it. Researchers at Washington State University found that women are more likely to purchase wine that had labels with feminine gender cues like cute animals and flowers versus bottles with more rugged animals like wolves. It also found that these cues positively influence women's judgment of the wine's color, taste, and aroma.
Maybe it's a time when you think about the innovative marketing, different types of design of the wine labels. This is a good time for you to, pay a little bit more attention to the wine consumers.
82% of winemakers are men, but women make up about 59% of U.S. wine consumers. And the Corbett Fire Department celebrated 75 years of serving the community. During its celebration over the weekend, the department unveiled its new water tender, which is received through a grant by the State Fire Marshal's Office. It was previously used earlier in the year to respond to some of the larger wildfires in Oregon.
For Gary Christensen of Happy Valley, growing a giant pumpkin just wasn't enough. He now needs to boat in one. He's passed all the requirements to break the record for paddling a giant pumpkin boat. The current world record is about 38 miles. Over the weekend, Gary paddled about 46 miles in a pumpkin boat he grew in his yard.
We've had to document everything very carefully and have witnesses and make sure that we've done everything right. So a little nervous, but excited. If I don't get the record, I had an incredible adventure.
Well, he started at 7 Saturday morning and went essentially without sleep until he arrived at Langsdorff Landing in Vancouver. Now all that's left is to put together the required evidence for the Guinness Book of World Records.
Well, that says it's real on the side of it. All right, we are live this morning on Savi Island at the Pumpkin Patch. It's very, looks like a movie, actually. The U-Pick Farm is also home to the maze. The massive corn maze is turning 26 this year. It's open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. For more tickets, go to portlandmaze.com. I swear I saw a scene just like this in the Vampire Diaries. Maybe they shot it there. But it looked pretty.
You get scared when you watch scary movies?
Yes.
You do?
Every time.
Very interesting. Yeah, my wife says, "Stop grabbing me." When we watch movies like that together, I'm like, ugh! Here's a look at some fog a little bit down in Yaquina Bay. Our live Newport camera reminder, we do have a sneaker wave warning out for the coast today, and the best information I can give you is to never turn your back to the ocean, and probably not a great day to be down there tipping your toes in the water, because sneaker waves mean without warning, waves all of a sudden jettison themselves farther inland than what you are expecting. All right, 54 is the number there. Here's Pioneer Park building. The bricks are dry. Looking at the squares, I like to say, nice morning out there. We're at 57. We're just now really starting to see cloudiness come in from the west and increase. We have some cool spots. Forest Grove, one of them, 49. Battleground, 47, 56 in Westland. Downtown Portland is at 53 this morning. Salem and Kaiser each reporting 54. And down in Corvallis, it's 47. Good morning to you. Forecast map for today. A day with sunshine, central and eastern areas. All of you will be in the 70s with a few spots making it up to 80 or so. Winds in the gorge today generally to about 15 miles per hour. There will be some afternoon rain along the coast. There could be some light rain up around Astoria later this morning. The I-5 corridor, the better chance of rain is the farther north you travel from Portland, but there might be a trace of rain later today down in Salem as well. All right, 7-day forecast. Today 70. Overall pretty nice still. Tomorrow some showers around. Tough to tell how much we get. Tomorrow may not be that active. It could still be a lot of dry time, 65. But rainy weather on Wednesday and Thursday, a storm threat Thursday afternoon. Friday, a day that is possibly dry, but I am including a light shower chance. And for your weekend plans, right now, Saturday looks dry. Sunday looks like some more rain coming in. That is your update.